Hey, Steve with Trimble and the Building Point teams. Today's FieldLink tip number 21 is how to QAQC your bayonets and hangers with a 2D drawing. So obviously a 3D drawing would allow me to do an inspection and do this a little bit cleaner, but if you don't have that or it's just a little bit of a hassle to get that 3D model out, you can still do it with the 2D drawing that you did the layout. The first step we're not really going to cover because we covered this in a couple other videos, but is to align the scans to the model. You can do that in a couple different ways, either a resection of one scan for known accuracy with residuals, or as I did in this case, manually aligning it and making sure that like this steel and the steel up ahead match and are in the right spot simply by aligning it. And then I would like to use a mouse wheel to rotate that in. So if you have a mouse wheel with a zoom, you can come in and actually start to align that pretty well. So pretty easy process for aligning. See earlier videos on how to do that. The next step to actually do the QAQC is using this section box. So I'm going to leave the registration screen. And then I have a couple pre-made ones. So here's a hanger section box with some hangers that are there. You can see, I can actually see that's pretty much in the right spot. But if I want to, I can start to download the full point cloud, or essentially the full density of the point cloud. And what that'll do is bring in all the points rather than just the preview of the points. So these hangers are roughly about 65 feet away from the scans, or from the closest scan. Those scans that were used were 60 million points, about a medium level scan for an X7, closer to a low level scan for an X9. But here I can see that's pretty much spot on with where they should be. If I look at actually the distance away from that, I can do that by going here, moving in. Here's, I believe, where the hangers were. Let's make sure. Right there. I can actually show you that measurement. So if I click here near that point and then go to the point of where those hangers were, about 60, 70 feet away. So that's about the distance I could cover for trapeze hangers and pipe that was already installed. For bayonets, I'm going to have to be a little bit closer and have a little bit better view. But usually what I do there is, again, make a section box. And then it's very important to bring this down appropriately so you can actually start to see like where the bayonets are just through the steel. But if I extract out the full point cloud, I'm going to hopefully just see those and then allow them to, I guess, get rid of the other noise that is above that. So this is going to extract that out. I'm going to see a little bit more noise depending on what's hanging down through the ceiling, but I can start to see here. You can see there's the other noise where that all thread really is. So here I can see that was laid out pretty much correctly. And then like where the sleeve is, it's about 2 inches off. It looks like they didn't put it right in the center. So I can still do this QAQC pretty quickly. Again, you can see that here. Is that going to be an issue? I'm not sure, but I can communicate that back by just creating a point and labeling it, or doing a field report and saving that back through Connect, so we can try and determine if we need to move something on the floor above or go back and actually move where that sleeve is. So that's FieldLink tip number 21, QAQC, bayonets and hangers with 2D drawings. Again, if I had a 3D, I'd be able to do the inspection, but this is just one way to do it with just a 2D drawing or even a PDF. So please reach out to your nearest Building Point representative if you have any questions or would like to see this on your site.